So for my 60th birthday, Sharon signed me up for this float plane course in Kelowna. Kelowna is like 400 kilometers drive from Vancouver. It's an area of orchards and little hills and lots of lakes. And it's a great place to do this course in because there is nobody in the air, just a couple of planes from the school, and that's it. Earhart Aviation is the school I went with, and they are world renowned. I had students from New Zealand and France and England with me, Germans as well. They also do bush pilot courses, professional pilot courses, and stuff like that. My one instructor was a 21-year-old kid from Calgary with a father who has an oil field, and he's thinking about opening his own airline. And the chief instructor is the owner of the school, a guy by the name of Dave. Very professional, not very old. He's got a few thousand hours in float planes and also in spraying planes. What you would do is most of the stuff is just practice takeoffs and landings. We did do 2 hours of ground school to go over the theories of the differences between flying a float plane, especially takeoffs and landings. And he's off. That's the one I flew earlier today, yesterday, day before yesterday, and tomorrow. Yeah, he's practicing. So the difference between taking off and landing with a plane with wheels and a plane with floats is that with a float you cannot reach a certain speed and then lift the nose to take off. You must first get the plane out of the water so it'll ride only on that step that's on the bottom part of the float, as you can see here, and then continue with this constant speed and a constant altitude until the plane's flying. It takes a bit of doing to get used to this altitude, but it's fun. Here we are. Sorry for the herky-jerky. Nice and smooth. power idle. Now they're gonna yak and debrief and see how the landing was, and then they're gonna take off again. So after 5 hours of training in takeoffs and landings, I was ready for my solo, and instead of going back to the dock, my instructor told me to just drop them at one of the beaches along the shore. You get close enough and then you cut the engine and drop the guy. My greatest fear was not being able to find that beach, which stressed me more than the actual solo. And yeah, all you have to do is drop him off. He turned the plane around and pushed me back in, and that's it.
Here.
So yeah, after I finished the course, the cherry on top was taking Sharon out for a sightseeing flight, and it was great weather, great visibility. We flew over obviously Kelowna, Okanagan Lake, Kalamalka Lake, and it was lovely. Okay, well, that's almost it. I hope you enjoyed it. For me, that was a fantastic birthday present. It was probably the best ever. I'm very happy that I now can go rent float planes because around here there is many lakes and inlets that are only accessible with float planes, and it's going to be great. And so I can thank my dear wife enough, and hope you enjoyed it. Ta-da!